Now, in this lecture number 5, we are discussing about the hexadecimal numbers. Hexadecimal numbers. These hexadecimal numbers are used extensively in microprocessor work. To begin with, they are much shorter than binary numbers. This makes them easy to write and remember. Furthermore, you can mentally convert them to binary whenever necessary. So you must remember this decimal number, binary number, and hexadecimal number. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Its binary equivalent 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 8 means 1000, 9, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, and last 1, 1, 1, 1. This is your binary number. Its equivalent decimal, hexadecimal number is up to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then it is now converted into A, B, C, D, E and F. So you remember this table. Now we convert the hexadecimal number in the number system. So see here, our number is hexadecimal to binary conversion. Hexadecimal to binary. To convert a hexadecimal number to a binary number, convert each hexadecimal digit to its 4-bit equivalent using the code given in the above table. For example, 9AF. 9AF. This is your hexadecimal number. We want to convert this. So 9AF, from the table, from this table, 9 means 9, A means 1010, F means 1111, right? So from this table you can write 9 is equal to 1000, 1, 10, 10, and this is your 1111. So this is our binary number. Second example, convert C5 E2, C5 E2. The code is binary number 1100, 0101, 1110, and this is your 0010. So with the help of this, we can convert the hexadecimal number into binary number. Now binary to hexadecimal conversion. Binary to hexadecimal conversion. For example, to convert the opposite direction from binary to hexadecimal, again use the code from the above table. With the help of this table, you can convert this. For example, 1000 and 1100. So for this there is a 8, and for this there is a C. In this way, we convert the binary number into the form of hexadecimal and hexadecimal into the form of the binary. Now hexadecimal to decimal conversion. Hexadecimal to decimal conversion. How do we convert hexadecimal number to decimal number? Here, in this hexadecimal number system, each digit position corresponding to the power of 16. The weight of this digit position in a hexadecimal number are as follows. So this is your fraction: 16 raised to minus 1, 16 raised to minus 2, 16 raised to minus 3. Here 16 raised to 0, 16 raised to 1, 16 raised to 2, 16 raised to 3, like this. For example, we want to convert the hexadecimal to decimal in this way. Example, F8E6, it is equal to F into 16 raised to 3 plus 8 into 16 raised to 2 plus E into 16 raised to 1 and E6 into 16 raised to 0. This is equal to 15 into 16 raised to 3 plus 8 into 16 raised to 2. We convert this into the form of the decimal, plus 14 plus 6 into 16 raised to 0, and this is equal to 63718. This is the decimal number. So in this way, we convert this into the form of the hexadecimal to decimal. Now we are discussing about the exclusive OR gate, the new topic. Exclusive OR gate. The circuit diagram is like this: NOT gate and a AND gate. This is your input A. Second one, NOT gate, plus this is the second gate which is connected here. This is the second gate, second input which is connected here. This is your input A and input B. This is your output, and this output it is given to the OR gate. This is your Y. So here NOT gate, due to NOT gate there is a this B it is connected here. This is your B bar, this A is connected here. Output of AND gate A bar dot B, output of second AND gate A B bar, and final output Y is equal to A bar B plus A B bar. This is the final output. The exclusive OR gate has a high output only when an odd number of the inputs is high. Figure shows how to build an exclusive OR gate. The upper AND gate forms the product of A bar B, while the lower end produce A B bar B and A B bar. Therefore, final output Y is equal to A bar B plus A B bar. Here is what happens for different inputs. When A and B are low, both the AND gates have low output. Therefore, the final output Y is low. If A is low and B is high, the upper AND gate has a high output. So the OR gate has high output. Likewise, a high A and low B result in a final output that is high if both inputs are high, both AND gates have low output, and the final output is low. So the truth table of the exclusive OR gate is looks like that. This is the truth table. A B Y is equal to A bar B plus A B bar 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Output is equal to 0 1 1 and 0. This is the truth table for the exclusive OR gate. The symbol of the exclusive OR gate is looks like that. This is your A, this is your B and second bar A, B, and this is our final output Y. This is the symbol, logic symbol for the exclusive OR gate. Whenever you see this symbol, remember that the action, the output is high if either input is high, but not when both are high. Stated another way is input must be different to get a high output. Input must be different to get a high output. Same way, 4 input exclusive OR gate, then we can draw like this. This is your first OR gate. This is your second OR gate. A, B, C, D. This is your A, B, C, D. This is the symbol of exclusive OR gate. And the connection is like that. Final OR gate. This is our output Y, A, B, C and D. This is our 4 input exclusive OR gate. So in this way we can get the exclusive OR gate. Thank you.